What's good, folks? We're back with another shit video, probably. Just wanted to talk about a few recent events that I experienced in my life. I know last video I said, oh, Tuesdays, Tuesdays we'll do some, Tuesdays are current events. Tuesday we'll do some current events. And Thursdays, I'll do some throwbacks. But, I realized that my past was so fucking boring that it's really not worth it unless you want to hear about how I learned to ride my bike. Basically, my mom pushed me down a hill with no training wheels 400 times. I was bleeding. I was cursing, but in my head silently because I was only 6 years old. I was like, fucking cunt, oh my god, this sucks. But yeah, that's pretty much that story. So, let's move on. Fuck that whole layout. I'm just going to talk about whatever the fuck I want to talk about. And, yeah, this week I'm going to be talking about a recent trip I went on for my school. Went to go see Blue Man Group. And let me tell you, that show was a fucking trip in and of itself. There was lots of deep-throating, marshmallow tossing, paintball eating, ass paper raving. Shit was like a fucking alien orgy with blue people. Well, like, the only thing that was crossing my mind was like My Big Fat Liar. That movie with Frankie Muniz, what's his name? Frankie Muniz, and he dyes that fat bald man's wiener blue, only with more marshmallows. That was pretty much the best summary I could give you of Blue Man Group. But it was certainly an interesting trip. We took a bus ride out there. The bus ride sucked. I was having some PTSD from elementary school when I had to ride the bus every day, and it just wasn't really a fun time. But upon getting there, God fucking shined his beam of light down upon me, and I got a half chub, and I saw Chipotle, and immediately I realized that I'd made the right decision to go to the Blue Man Group trip because I just went to Chipotle, got a giant fucking meal, and holy shit, I never felt like I had to poop more during Blue Man Group. Moving on, that's pretty much the interesting bits of that trip, were basically just the summary. Like, if I explained any of the performance in detail, you would know what the fuck was going on. So I figured, why not? Why not talk a little bit about, music theory class again? And so, recently, for music theory, we had to make a piano composition. That was the assignment, make a fucking Mozart piano composition that we could play at graduation. No, it wasn't going to be played at graduation, but I kind of wish it was, because mine was phenomenal. When I say phenomenal, I just dragged a bunch of notes onto them bars and hoped it sounded good. But in class, same music theory class with the high-ass professor, we had to play our pieces in front of the class, or play them on, like, the computer. We didn't have to actually play the piano or any bullshit like that. No one knows how to play the piano. So the professor's like, yeah, just sign in on my laptop, and he busts out this fucking pink-ass laptop. Neon pink. The entire thing is pink. The keys are pink. The screen is pink. Fucking his password is pink to log into the computer. And we all get up there and start pulling our projects up. And my buddy, one of my buddies goes up there and he's like, I didn't complete my project, but this is what I have. This is what I have, And he puts it on the screen and it says, title, blank. Composer, Daddy Suck. He freaking left the composer for his piece as Daddy Suck, and it appeared on the screen. And everyone was just like, oh, okay, Daddy Suck. And I remember the high-ass professor, being baked as always. He was like, yeah, Daddy. Yeah, like, commenting on that. Like, he was like, why'd you choose the name Daddy? I like it, dude. Like, typical. But that's also besides the point. The real story I wanted to talk about was this kid. This one kid, man. I call him Farty Pants because all he does in my class is rip ass. Every time he's been in one of my classes, he shits his pants. And I just cannot take it anymore, And I know this is... Alright, so let me make a disclaimer here before I get too deep in this story, too invested. But, I think he might be somewhere in the autism spectrum. I don't want to be rude, I don't want to be mean about this kid. But, I do like to look at situations like that from a light perspective. I don't like to poke fun. I like to have fun with the situation. I think everyone could kind of enjoy it that way. That doesn't make any fucking sense. I'm just gonna fucking rip on this kid probably in the end. Fuck me. I'm going to hell. But anyway, this kid sat next to me in class, the third day of class. He's sitting next to me. And I remember I just took a glance out of the corner of my right eye and looked at this kid, you know? And he used his hands to propel himself off the chair like a fucking hovercraft. And his left ass cheek made liftoff. No contact with the chair anymore, just the left ass cheek. And he pushes it up and then lets out a nasty rip, dude. This was juicy. Hershey syrup was trickling down his legs after that one. And I was just thinking, you know, there's no way this kid's retarded because he's trained in fucking nuclear warfare. You know, after that, like 5 minutes go by and it's stinky in the classroom and everyone's smelling it, looking around, you know, pointing their fingers who they think shit themselves. And meanwhile, I sat there and I knew the entire time that it was my boy to the right who pooped his pants. And I kept his cover concealed. Because I'm not that much of an asshole, even though I kind of am. But, yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about today. I gotta keep this one brief because I'm cooking some fucking macaronis on the stove right now. And they're probably burning, or done, or overdone. They're probably disintegrating in my pasta water right now. So, guess I'm gonna go check on those. Take all my clothes off and then eat some food. Yeah, alright, peace out, guys.